It's locked, all right. I cannot enter. Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow. It's locked.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help.
Now bugger off.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything, it ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
This note was found on a dead man, Albert. If that doesn't change your mind, then you must be ready to face the risks.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I've a future here.
Goodbye, young man.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy. Boy. The wet boots will be proud of me.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
What can you tell me?
Nothing to say, really.
You don't have anywhere to go.
Not since the death of my wife. Albert.
You mean you used to have...
Yeah, I had a wife, a home.
Perhaps...
I'm sick, broke, and my son.
Perhaps...
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pill.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't
The
it?
doctors called me a lot.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such...
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't...
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick of...
Do you know...
It's funny, I've been searching for her too.
Really?
Word is she ain't real. It's just a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a... How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy.
Goodbye, young man.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you...
Actually...
Then you have come to the right...
Oh, really?
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a...
Tell me.
The region itself is something.
Is there anyone...
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are of...
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
I'd like to see what...
the good boys join the army and scum turn criminal. It's a shame, really.
We distribute flowers this time.
Good evening, sir. Do you remember me?
If you're here for a reward, you'll be sorely disappointed. But I'll gladly shake the hand of a fellow countryman.
I'm not here for a bounty. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed from the Pembroke.
A doctor? In Whitechapel? What an opportunity. My name's Bates. Cadogan Bates.
Do you require assistance, Mr. Bates?
Not me, but your skills could help a lot of people round here. That would help my business, because I say a live tenant's a paying tenant.
Since I took an oath to help people, can I be of assistance?
Well, seen better days, that's for sure. But it was bound to happen with all these refugees about.
Infecting you is probably the last thing on these people's minds. Take this, in any case.
What? You give me this for free? Don't have a clue about this place, do you?
What is your business?
I offer fair lodgings from...
I see.
Well, deals can be done.
I don't approve of your actions, but I know...
A necessary evil. That's one way to think about it.
It's unusual to see someone's...
Why should I...
That's an unusual...
I don't see why I should shed a tear for another man's woes. I'm healthy, and I...
Tell me,
People are just beginning to...
what do you mean?
People are acting like the violence is news.
What help could...
That's simple. I already get good money from all those fleeing the war. Can you imagine what they'd be willing to pay if I could offer medical assistance too?
Mr. Bates, do not make me regret saving your life in this quarantine zone.
I understand, Dr. Reed, you're from a good family. Don't want to get your hands dirty. That's fine. I'll be happy to act as your middleman.
I'm no saint, but to take a...
So it's a no, then. That's too bad. The Reed tonic could have really helped people, you know, saved lives.
You seem to have recovered...
Not much. It was a fucking nightmare. Savages, absolute.
You'd better not come back here. I won't be around next time. I want to know everything about the recent...
Well, rent may be a...
Take this as my final warning.
Really? What you gonna do? You ain't from here. You ain't Whitechapel, Doctor. You would...
I'm looking for...
Dorothy Crane, bless her soul. I really should thank...
Tell me true...
By keeping my tenants alive, she's...
Has she treated...
No. When I need a checkup, I'd go to a bloody doctor, not some back alley clinic full of sick foreigners. I that evil to deserve such punishment? My only regret is that no one will mourn me, for I have never been loved.